It probably won't bond very well at this point, and it's not critical that it does either. And then I'll do the same on the other crossbar, insert it into the end of the piece of tubing, and then into the photo corner pocket, and press it into the glue. Now I'm going to apply some glue right to the leading edge spar, and I'm going to spread this around with my spreader. Now the interesting thing about contact cement is it will bond after it's dried. That's how you normally do it. You glue two surfaces that you want to stick together, and you glue them, and when the glue is dry on both surfaces, you put them together and they are stuck, and that's it. But it'll also work at pretty well if it's wet. It just doesn't instantly adhere. You have to kind of be patient and wait for it to bond. But I'm going to use one of my bamboo sticks that I use, and I'm going to just hold this down and fold up the hem that will go over this leading edge. And when this is down, but first, I see I forgot something here. Yeah, first I'm going to make a cut in the hem to allow the hem to actually flow over the spine. I don't want the hem to be all crumpled up there. So actually I'll do one side and then I'll do the other. Now this hem also wraps around partly the crossbar ends here. So I want to make sure that hem does get around there a little bit. It's probably not going to make much difference. I have to use a piece of tape there anyway to reinforce it, so I'll do that. So that part is pretty well completed. Now the next thing I'm going to do is apply pieces of tape. I'm just going to cut strips of tape. This is sort of a white, this is I think work-on tape or something similar to it. You can use any kind of tape that sticks well to the skin material you're using, and it'll work. And you don't really have to apply the tape, but I like to put it especially near where the spine crosses the crossbars. That seems to be a place where in flight the kite gets an awful lot of the kite skin gets an awful lot of abuse. When I put these down, I want to be sure that they're not going to distort the shape of the spar, other than pulling it down towards the skin a little bit. So that's about how we do so far. Then we're going to attach the bridle and the tension line. Now this tape shouldn't show too badly on the front side of the kite. But you can see the tape wants to come off the surface because of the thickness of the spine. That's one bad thing about using bamboo, is it has a lot higher surface, at least the way I made it. It's quite stiff, and I'm also going to put a piece of tape on the corners, about a square piece, or thereabouts, right on top of the photo corner. And run that right along the crossbar, and that'll help reinforce that corner and also keep the spar from wanting to pop out of the photo corner, which sometimes they can. So now we've got the kite pretty well finished. Other than the bridle and the tension line.